Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is ALGOBOX, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othrew. Test one. Are you ready indeed? Welcome back. It is Friday. Let's go. All right, let's get things warmed up here. How's everybody doing? Give me a shout out. Let me know where you are coming from here this morning. I am going to get your chat popped up here on the stream. How many of you guys are getting snow already? I'm in Texas, so not me, but I'm hearing there is snow falling in places. Week before Thanksgiving here in the US. We are about, let's see, it's 9:09. So we've got about 21 or so minutes till the US Open. This big orange area literally tells me basically don't even look at the chart right now. I'm about to turn my psychology module on here. That giant X says, let's not touch this. And how about I even change the background too to tell me, hey, nothing's in play right now. We are sitting flat, flatter than flat inside of the fiddle zone here on the actual red flat line here where there is not the greatest opportunities at all. Got snow in Europe. Canada, how much snow are you guys getting up there, Mr. Don? Oh, we got some more up in Toronto. Long live ALGOBOX. Hey, Martin. What's up, Diego? It's Mr. Vader. How are you, sir? No snow there yet? All right. Let's look at the news here and see what we've got on the news docket. Let's see. We had some Red Star news events there this morning at 8:30. Oh, we got some big ones here at 9:45. and 10. Okay, so buckle up for that first 10-15 minutes here this morning, right? 9:45 and 10 a.m. Alexa, set an alarm for 9:42 a.m. Alexa, set an alarm for 9:57 a.m. Oh, she didn't hear me on that one. Alexa, set an alarm for 9:50. All right, I've got 2 audio alarms for myself there in my office. Now, if you've got your news indicator turned on, I have mine turned on over here on my wave chart. But if you've got that turned on, if you're on a laptop or a smaller machine where you're on a single screen layout, you can apply that to your lower time frame chart there, and it is going to give you those vertical texts on screen. You can turn on an audio alert as well. A lot of cool little settings there inside of the ALGOBOX news indicator. All the stuff that you need there. These are the settings I have right here. Got a warning threshold for the 5 minutes. All that kind of good stuff there. All right. We're just kind of sitting here for the moment. Yeah, this is my jam right here. All right, so I'll talk a little bit about what we do here. Again, I know we've got all the crew, they already know. But if there are new folks with us, I'll give you a quick tour around here. Now, when you do your first installation and setup, I have the 5 chart layout laid out so that you can read the markets left to right. And I still do recommend that if you are learning, going through the training process, that you stick with the 5 trade layout that I have on installation there for you. It's just mentally, in my opinion, it's best. We have a natural tendency from our entire lives here for reading left to right, and unless you're in Israel, then you read right to left, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so top-down approach here, top left down to the lower time frame. So highest time frames up there at the top left, that's going to be your 89 range, what we call the tide. And then you have the wave chart, which is going to be the next one there, or your secondary filter. Then we have our primary last, what I got to call the last minute filter. Right before you're about to press the button, we want to look right here. And as of right now, it's literally telling us, like, okay, we're inside that zone. We don't really want to take our best plays. We want to take our best plays out here. The ones inside those zones are going to be tricky. Now, we also have that play setup that's like the masher setup where we have actual plays we can take. And that's a strategy in and of itself. You can learn those if you're going through our training program for the higher time frames. Then we come down here to the entry charts. For me, I have them kind of backwards. I have my entry big and my entry small over here on the left. So these two charts here are what I'm entering in on and kind of consolidating all of my button action that I'm going to be pressing right here, which is mainly right here. I hardly ever use the buttons way up here. This is center to my screen here. One of the reasons why I have flipped this, number one. Number two is here for doing the live streams. It makes things easier when I am looking to the bottom left here, so I can come into, most of the time you guys are going to see me down here on this chart. Oh, that reminds me, let me turn my lamp on over here. Onto this chart. Now this chart really is my kind of the full control chart. This is where all of the really fun stuff, in my opinion, this is where the video game happens on this screen here. Right now I have the psychology module turned on. I know this gets confusing for people who are brand new with us. We're like, why is this all red? Why is there X's on the chart? Well, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to and tell you right now is not a great time to trade, which, I mean, thanks Captain Obvious. But there are other times during the trade day when things are not ideal, and that has a lot to do with the speed of the market, how many bars are printing per minute. And while we can see all of the internal patterns on the Algo bars, which is a custom bar type where you can see all of that action, there are still times when you just do not want to be playing, like right now. So I'm going to turn the O. So right down here you see BOT. That stands for the background, the overlay, and the text. That will give you pieces of information, and you can choose which one you want. Oftentimes, I always have the T turned on. I'm going to turn it on right now, and it's telling me too slow right there. Like, you know, I want to know why. It's right there. Like, are we in good? Now this will change. It's kind of like its own speedometer, and it will go from too slow to valid speed when it gets fast enough where the markets are okay. We got valid speed here. And you can set those settings to whatever you want. I personally have them set out of the box. If you want to use the defaults, that's fine. I like to have it to be BPM 30 or above for it to be valid speed. 50 to 100, that is great speed. So driving down the freeway at 50 to 100 miles an hour, I know 100 might be a little fast, and you can slow that down. If you want 50 to 75, that is probably a good idea. Maybe even 40 to 75 could be your great speed area. And since we've got some extra time here, because it's literally sitting in the flats and super slow here at the open here on a Friday, well, we're not even close to the open, still got about 9 minutes or so, which feels like an eternity. Let's go into the speedometer. Go to ALGOBOX speedometer. And these are those psychological values right here. Oh, I have mine set to 110. Yeah, because I actually do like 100. So my great value that I like, great speed, if you will, is 50 to 110 right now. Below 30 is going to be too low. So therein lies what the text is going to tell you on your screen there. If you have the T turned on for the text information on screen, you can control that with those three numbers there in that indicator. Morning, Douglas. How are you, Tommy? You guys. And let's see. Get the chat there on screen. Morning, Mr. Welp. All right, so let's look at Enigma Cadence here real quick. What was the one prior? So I had some big moves overnight. Yeah, there's that 20 to the down target. Let's see, what did that get? So that was a 50 tick drop off of that red Enigma at, well, 6 a.m. And then big moves up here, and then this is the first fail. That one did not go full 20 ticks. This one, it only went 18. So a couple ticks from 20 there on the Enigma. So I'm going to mark this one with my F11 tool. It's debatable whether you call this a fail yet or not. We've just barely broken the back of that one up here, but the technical stop out has been run there right about here, right where that white line is, right across there. Came into two crosses here. Oftentimes when you see a little spread like this, the second cross, we do get a down move. I would not be surprised if we saw this down to the prior close again, maybe right before the open, and then possibly a wild open here. We've got about let's see, we're at 24:45. So 5 minutes, 15 seconds till the open here. So I like that I've got an Enigma Cadence 1 here. I'm going to turn on full auto. We are now within the first 5 minutes. So I will have the full auto turned on here. Let's go, since I've got, let me set this to big. And I think here, starting out on the Friday morning, I'm going to go 4 bigs on 2. So 4 times 2, it'll be 8 contracts there. Okay, we got a 3 wise man, but we are neutral, so there's no play. Sitting on neutral here. This is the other thing that we should probably talk about here before
touch him on the 30.
Keep going. If you are brand new with this, you don't know what this is. This is the nerd. Not the never-ending radical dude. This is the NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow all combined for their directional bias on the higher time frames, giving you all that information right there, right next to your entry chart. So a good idea when you're trading correlated instruments, and that just fancy term for, hey, these instruments usually ride together. So if they're buddies, you know, I'm doing air quotes here, if the buddies of the Dow, if I'm trading the Dow here today, what are his buddies doing right now? Are they on the upside? Are they down? And right now they're literally neutral. So there's a split between the buddies. But when they start getting in the same direction, now where have they come from? You can look up here in the history real quick, and I can see they have been on the buy side here overnight. Now that can shift, so it's a little bit less important there right at the open. It will be very important around the 940 to 945 area, although less so because today we have a news event landing right at 945. So there's going to be some little bit of trickiness here today, and I'll try to guide you through the way that I look at things here as we go. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to the open, and we're starting to collect checks here. You start to see the crosses, the order flow starting to come in already a few minutes before. Got full auto turned on. Hopefully we get out of this flat zone. This whole orange space means this is my no fiddle zone indicator that's also telling me when we are in the flat zone. So if you are new with us and you don't know, so we like to filter off of this area right here, and we get that projected onto our lowest time frames. If you want, you don't have to have it on there, but I like to have that on there. I don't have it for the entire fiddle zone, but some people do, where it will just literally completely filter the entire area of space on your background for you to keep you out of trades until everything is the absolute ideal. Then you can take it when we are, take a trade when you are outside of that fiddle zone and outside of the flat zone.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Yes, Don is right. We like to say don't fiddle in the middle. What we call it, the fiddle zone. Okay, we got 30 seconds to the open. Still inside the no fiddle zone.
Double delta RTY on the 4.
Oh, I was about to turn that no fiddle off. Oh, I shouldn't have done that right there before the open. Hold on. I just locked it up. Yep, tried to open the indicator right at the open. My mistake. My mistake. One moment. Locked it up. My bad. I was like, I'm going to change that to 3 days of data, and then I didn't even look at the time. Oh yeah, do that right at the open. Real dumb idea. Dumb idea, bro. All right, don't try to edit your indicators at the open. That's a bad idea. Okay, gonna relaunch here. Noob move there, Vinny, on a Friday. Mistake. All right, relaunching here. Again. All right, so already missed a couple of Enigma plays.
Speed of YM 152.
Well, currently, so I didn't even think to talk about this. So the 38.65 doesn't really count. Those were from overnight plays there. All right, so let's see. Man, that was. Let's see. Well, there was would have been one lose, and oh no, we okay here. So we went. That one blew straight through at the open. That one would have been a winner. We would have added to it right here. So it would have been a little tricky there right at the open. We're still sitting kind of nasty in that flat zone still here. I'm going to let the full auto still run there for the first 5 minutes.
YM 94.
As we go here, then I'll kind of take over at 9:35. So we got 2 more minutes. Let that run there. Hey, Mad Dog, good to see you, my friend. Okay, currently MACV Ultimate saying strong buy, so I'm going to be hovering fingers if I'm going to be taking any override manual plays here for the first 5 minutes. I want to take those in the direction of the nerd.
Speed of YM 53. Speed of YM 53.
Okay, market's starting to wake up here. Let's see. Still in the flat. Dork, how are you? Thanks for smashing that like button.
Speed of YM 80. Double delta RTY on the 4.
Okay, 9:35. Got my hands on, ready to go.
Double delta EM on the 1.
There's a ready up. Gonna expect that we might get a little trap action here into the PRZ. Got a super PRZ here. Get my stop back behind the PRZ. With a ready up DD. I'm gonna keep it tighter for my first play here. I'm gonna keep it up under the ready DDs. Oh, I meant to have that on 4 bigs, not 5 bigs. Oh man, wrong sizing.
Speed of YM 75.
Target filled. Target filled.
Okay, 15 ticks acquired.
Target filled.
And 25 to put me up 47.95 on the day. Pretty easy super crab there on that play.
Double delta EM on the 1. EM on the 38.
Now, if I can learn to type today. I also like to write in caps, so let's fix it while we're super crap. No, super crab.
Speed of YM87.
All right, trade one this morning. Winner. Tracker down here. Got a physical tracker on my desk there. I like to use that. We also do have the electronic version of that. Don't forget, if you guys would like to use the electronic version, algoboxpro.com/trade-tracker. Also, if you'd like to have the tide wave visualizer, while we know big time frame what our primary direction is, you can get the trade visualizer there on the community tools on the website. If you come up here to the top under the software, whoops, let me refresh here. Got a new menu at the top there. So if you hit software, drop down free community tools right here. Got a neat page there for you. And again, whether you are using ALGOBOX or not, under the free trading community tools, you'll see you got the McAfee Ultimate that I'm using over here for the primary filter on the nerd, the tide wave visualizer, the trade tracker, and the daily tracker. Now you'll actually have to create a login to get this one. That daily tracker sheet there, this is there for you as well. It's actually built in Excel, so you will need to have Microsoft Excel installed, but we've got a very cool trade tracker there for you where you can look month over month at how you are doing. Make sense? All good? Cool. So I'm going to turn on the tide wave visualizer. I like to have mine kind of up here like this. I kind of do mine like this, and then I stick it up at the top right corner of my screen here for me to have that big coloring right there in my eye. So I'm clicking both of mine in this case.
Speed of YM70.
Do that. So right now everything is green. So I'm going to click both of them for green. I have no reason to go against a long side play. Just a nice easy way for me to do that. Okay, the super crab was a perfect entry play there, calling the bottom there, and let's see what we've got coming up here for us. Remember, it is Friday, so early in, early out. We want to be done by 10:10 for our first session here this morning. For me to, it's like Christmas decoration weekend. Anybody else doing Christmas decorations this weekend? So got the tree up with the lights on. Now it's garland and ornaments. Kids are chomping at the bit to have that. All right, prior high coming up here. I think I'll start to initiate a short around that prior high. Yep, I'm going to start grabbing some right here. See if I can get some accumulation around that prior high. One of those kind of semi-invisible lines to everyone. Right into we are breaking outside of that as well. There's king timing coming up there.
Speed of YM 115. Double delta EM on the 1.
All right, I'm going to play this off of a higher time frame. I'll come back with you here in just a moment. Keep my finger on the keys here as we are stacking.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Oh, I totally forgot. We got 9:45 news, and that's now showing up on my chart over there on the right.
Double delta EM on the 1. Speed of YM81. Double delta.
Alexa, stop.
YM81.
All right, so that's my alert there. Got 3 minutes till the news. And they're running it up ahead of that. There's king timing on the 4s. Looks like it's still got more juice in it, so I do want to attempt to
Touching on the 38.
my
Double delta E on the 1.
neat.
Double delta E on the 4. YM100.
Okay, there's the ready up on the 4s, so go full in here.
J-hook short EM on the 1. Upper bands touch EM on the 38.
It's gonna be easier to pull those and go high time frame.
Speed of YM115.
All right, news coming out here in 1 minute. Come up here on the high time frame. Now I can move you guys over here top left. So came in with the first set of ready ups. That is problematic. Let's go and get some size wise as we adjust, because I'll be working that position as the news comes out. News warning is here. Add always on top.
Speed of YM17 on the 8.
Okay, here comes the news.
Bands touch EM on the 38. Upper bands touch EM on the 38.
9.6 coming in at the top there. See if they set a smooth leg trap up here or not.
Fib.em on the 38.
They're likely just going to use this as their excuse to run it. Definitely wishing I had not initiated earlier. Jumped the gun. Totally forgot about the 945.
Speed of YM233. Speed of YM233. Enigma short YM57. Speed of YM68. Upper bands touch EM on the 89. DCD.
Thought I was going to be able to half and reverse it. Did not even touch the Enigma target. Man, oh man, it's going to be one of those. Lovely. Missed it by a tick and did not get my reversal point. All right, I'm going to have to start culling it. All right, so halving, taking loss on that part, and let's see what happens here as we break. I'm going to press F6 right here.
Speed of YM60
to see where that's going to be, and yeah, they could just continue to run that up. Would have loved to have reversed here after a half. Whole plan was to half it right there and reverse. Didn't do it. Should have pulled the trigger. Got me by a tick there on it. Frustrating.
Speed of YM77. Speed of YM77. Two finger EM on the 38. Double delta EM on the 1. Speed of YM101. Double delta EM on the 1. DCDM EM on the 1. DCDM EM on the 1. Speed of YM108. Fib.EM on the 8. Enigma short on the EM1. Fib.EM on the 38. Speed of YM151.
Okay, we got another news event coming in 7 minutes.
Divergence up EM on the 8th. Speed of YM69. Speed of YM69.
He's got some Kramer on. Right about now, I would probably prefer to be watching Jim Cramer after that excoriation on that news event.
Speed of YM93. Double delta EM on the 1. Media impact on the 38 revised UOM consumer sentiment.
Okay, got the second news notification coming up there. If they'll use it as the excuse to just keep on the run.
Speed of YM108.
Okay, that's R1. We just touched R1 here. Just a few ticks from high of day. Alexa, stop. All right, 3 minutes till that news event up into a shark tap. I'm hoping we get to the shark back itself where I can pull them all off. That is a 50 tick up move. Definitely tempted to peel that off at 50. It's exactly at R1. And VL 1, 2, and 3 just above us at the high of day. Trickier spot to play. I told you guys yesterday about how they will oftentimes float it right up underneath that. This time of day, though, is one of those times where they could push it. At the end of the day, I would absolutely be pulling this. But intraday and multiple news events, sometimes they use this as an opportunity to run it through on low volume, get it as high as they possibly can before they start taking profits on their positions. That R1 right there. Let's see. And then there's high of day just up above it. There's high of day. I'm going to half up into that. And I'm going to par my losses here. I'm going to reassess here as we get there. That might have been my one shot. We're right here, right before the news. Literally a minute and 30 seconds here to the news. I'm going to pair my losses from trying to get short on that sucker earlier. Up top, let's watch this as the news comes. Top left. Second news, back to back there. Weird spot there at 9:45 for news. I forget that sometimes. Often I'm just going to be looking for the 9:40 to 9:50 reversal. Went at it, and then totally forgot. Oh, there's news right in the middle of it. So it went farther than expected.
Enigma short on the EM4.
Okay, I would love to take that, but I can't. Time, right? We've got 30 seconds to the news event here. So let's watch how this one plays in. Perhaps I'm going to set up a small ATM here on the bottom for me to start attacking this if we do get the opportunity. Here comes the news in about 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
J-hook short EM on the 1.
Okay, that Enigma worked out, went to its target, new bar on the 89. Okay, news is out, coming right now. Go bottom left.
DCDM EM on the 1.
See what shows up here. All right, I'll first take this to the long side, currently at moderate buy, if I can get my stacks proper. Terribly late on that entry.
Speed of YM109.
Target
Fib.EM on
filled.
the
Target filled.
All right,
Target
beautiful.
Filled.
Got
Target
about $600 off of that. Time to play the video game. Both news events are out. Now we let the technicals play. Let's go.
DCDM EM on the 1.
Okay, double cross at the top of a zone. We've had a double cross at the bottom of a zone. I'm ready to press the short here. I want to see if that's going to go
Target
DCR.
filled.
There
Target
we go.
filled.
DCR. Love it. I'm going to go ahead and close it there to get me almost
short
back
on the
to
RTY
break
4.
even there. One was red up top, and that's trade number 4.
Speed of YM
I'm
6.
gonna work for it here this morning.
Speed of
Okay,
YM
ready up. Looking for the next play here. Strong buy, scalp against. Zone is here. So double cross top of the zone, DCR. Double cross bottom of the zone, DCR. Two relatively simple plays. The one to the long side was easier because we had strong buy. More difficult because of the strong buy to go to the short side. We want to target the middle of the zone on a DCR, so that would be somewhere around this little police line right here.
Speed of YM 61.
Right in the middle of the zone. Looking for a 4LDT here. There's 3. Now the 4th, and I want to buy the bottom of that zone. Okay, take a shot at it. Still staying strong buy side. Nope, breaking outside the zone might stop me out here. Did not do a 4LDT like I was hoping right there. Coming right into the flat zone. Let's see if it's going to give me enough wiggle to exit without a loss, or if it's going to give me a loss here. Nope, taking a loss. Okay. Red on that one. Okay, I've got one more shot here. One more bullet in the gun, so to speak, for my 5th trade on bonus. Counting them up here. Nice, smooth, straight legs down here. Would like to see a doggy head. Oh, we now shifted. Okay, so we went all the way across the boards here to strong sell.
Double delta EAM on the 1.
Okay, there's the ready up. There's a double ready up. Going to reinitiate one more time here to see if that's going to be the trap. Got a double ready up here. I'm going to go a little bit larger here after that little loss here. Stop right underneath the ready DDs.
Filled. Target filled. Target filled.
If we get enough of a
Target
return,
filled.
we did.
Target filled.
Very nice.
Target
Getting me
filled.
about 500 there. But still tough morning there after that news event there this morning that got me off tilt. Okay, double ready up here. Looking for the next play. I'll take the next play. Is that the Gartley?
Speed of YM93.
Need something else besides that. Don't want to play a pure Gartley. I want to have an order flow event in there as well.
Upper bands touch EAM on the 89. Double delta EAM on the 1.
Okay, and there's the ready up. So it's a triple now. So looking for the trip to see if we've got an accumulation zone here. Stop is in the right location, so I don't need to mess with that.
Target filled.
Target 1 acquired. I'm going to close it. I'm going to take just that first one there. We know we are going against strong sell right now if I'm getting that pop up. I'm going to wait till we pop down here to strike again. There it is. Okay, with a cross. Got my stop underneath that little tiny cross. Little tiny stop. Double cross.
Double delta EAM on the 1.
Looking for the pop up there.
Speed of YM88.
Pop it up. I need to lock in that stop. Nope. I'm going to kill it. Oh, it didn't break. Okay. I'm looking for a retry. Oh my goodness. I'm behind it. I am messing up the executions on that. Stop needed to be right there.
Target
Double
filled.
delta EAM on the 1.
I am jacking it up.
Target filled.
All right. I'll take it.
Target
Man, I
filled.
should have been in positive territory there. Just did not execute well on that, on the triple ready up there. A little bit tricky there this morning. Okay. Ready for some potential continuation down. We've now got the up leg here and a double ready up. Could be continuing on now that we've got sell side. Looking for a sell entry. The zone is now here. All right, we can remove this one. We've got a new zone, right?
Speed of YM72.
Yeah, it's tight right now. Yeah, 100% missile. J Stacks Coin, good morning.
Double delta EAM on the 1.
Okay, now we got trips. Okay, a lot of activity here. Don't have an easy read on that. I'm simply looking over here at the nerd. Nerd says I'm neutral. Okay, the nerd's already telling me what to do. I'm just looking over here. What's the nerd say? The nerd. N-E-R-D. If you've been around with us for a while, NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow all combined. So all of them together. Okay, they went back to sell side. Got my finger over the sell. Got plenty of ready ups here. Now I'm just waiting for an entry. In fact, I'm going to turn on continuous here for the next play. Haven't seen an Enigma in a while. We are due for one any moment. So I will take the next Enigma on full auto right now. Because, like just a minute ago, I was behind it on reaction. Wouldn't have been cool if I could have just had that on full auto to pop up and I wouldn't be at minus $15. We'd be in green territory there. Had to work our way through that. We are outside the fiddle zone. Perfect area for a play right now. Would love to see an Enigma show up. And I will take it. Gonna let the tools do the work. And we've got a Flowmaster Cross now. If an Enigma shows up right about now, it would be a Moonshot entry. That would be cool. I'm down with it. $10.08. This little warning sign is the
Enigma
2 minutes. Oh, and we just got Enigma'd in right here. Let's see if we're going to get that short. Let's get the stop in the proper
Target
location. I'm going to get it back behind
Target
the 8s.
filled.
Don't want much of a... Also, we got the 15.
Target filled.
And we got our
Target
25 full auto entry. Thank you very much. And we are at $585 on the day. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Got enough to pay for a chicken dinner here tonight. Yay. Wow, what a tough morning there due to that very interesting news. Little double news impact thing coming in there.
DCDME
Catching me off sides there for a moment. Right into coffee time. 5 seconds to coffee time. Wow.
Speed of YM79. Speed of YM79.
Definitely a more of a battle than normal. Very interesting Friday activity. Lulled me into a sleepiness there. Oh wow, we're gonna give me another shot. You gonna give me another shot here? Double ready up. Okay, give me the next play. Give me the next play. Do it.
Fifth dot EM on the 8th.
It's a green dot on the 8s inside of ready. Oh man, I can't even react. It's too fast. Too fast. I wanted to pop that up long there off of that. Did not pull the trigger. We got this came in so fast. It's like they were like, we're not going to make that too easy to enter. Yeah, that was too fast. Too fast. Could not grab that little trap in time.
Enigma short on the RTY4. Speed of YM161.
Our time 10:11. So we are at the coffee time here. We've been on just over an hour. Very interesting place here. If we come up top, let's remind ourselves where we were, where we came from up here. So again, Enigma calling the high of day once again. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Now, I'm not saying it didn't land at high of day. I'm literally saying that the Enigma showed up and crushed it.
Double
very cool.
On the 1.
Very, very cool. Gonna remind myself of that one in the future. That was beautiful. You know, even when it looked like it wasn't.
Lower bands touching on the 38.
That was very nice. Very nice play there for the big move down. Oh, thank you, Gardy. Buy me a coffee while he's in the skies. You're flying around, in-flight entertainment, watching us while you're on a plane at 30,000 feet. How cool. Thank you for that coffee, sir. Cheers to ya. Going down a coffee donation on me. I love it. Thank you, sir.
Coffee time.
Let's see. Do we have another play here? So we have been moving down. That major zone was here. Look at all this fill in. You see this giant cave here? I mean, that is a big time cave. Squeeze that in a bit to see that. You see all that?
Enigma short on the EM1.
So I think they might be bringing it down here. I'm going to go ahead and give this Enigma a short here. It's a level 14 Enigma short. Came in with a cross as well. I'm going to take a quick shot at this one on the lower time frame. Let me show you guys what that's looking like. Bottom left. So. All right, I am moon touch here and putting the stop right back behind it here. In case we start to march up here. I'm hearing the buy steps, so it could be one of those little stair stepper ups here. I'm definitely concerned with that. Oh, yep. Yep,
Lower
stopped out on that one.
bands touching
Okay,
on
so that one not working. F11 here. Yeah, I can hear the buyer starting to step on that.
On the one.
Re-entry, if it does come back down here, would be around 44 190s.
Speed of YM
Double cross there.
Speed of YM 74.
I'm going to go for the retry one more time there. Stop above that high.
Target filled. Target filled.
Enigma target runner is all the way down there. We'll see. Nerd is red, but it has just come off a neutral. I'm going to tighten up my stop behind those double crosses right there. A little tiny stop out if we're not going to go. All right, I'm just going to kill it. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, don't do that to me.
Double delta EM on the one.
Calling my own judgment into question here this morning.
Speed of YM 68.
Mr. Dross, you gonna buy me a coffee as well?
Coffee time.
You guys are too kind. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
We're all sitting down for coffee today. Missile throwing me down some coffee action.
Coffee time.
Let's go.
I'm looking like
We should throw down everybody get together for a coffee time, shouldn't we?
let me get rain on 'em.
I'm picturing in my head this some nice place with a nice big round table, sitting around with you guys, holding a brew. That would be very cool. Too kind. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Double delta EM on the one.
Okay. Up of that little zone again. We have that big cave down below us. I feel like we need to be down in there filling this space. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. I'm just going to bring this chart down. So we just like ripped right through that space. Like all of this. This is a big giant cave, right? And our price
YM 64.
is sitting like right up here. Right, so I could totally see us coming back in and wanting to just fill this space At what point or what time we do that, I don't know. But they would be likely to fake it up first. So I want to see a big, nasty bull trap
on the 38th
for them to bring that down in there, I think. So we'll see if that happens. I'm looking for a nasty bull trap. So I see some smooth legs up. It might be forming right here. That could be it right there, in fact. I might take a stab at that with the stop back behind that cross. A little tiny stop. I should have just pressed the button instead of talking about it, huh?
Speed of YM66.
Oh. This is one. I need to go naked on here. So stop will be back there. I'll go ahead and add a hard stop back behind it, right back behind. Either ready up there as well. So I'll give it a little more space because I am looking for a big target for a run down to the cave. Let's see, I'm going to put this on here in case I'm looking back at this later going, what was I thinking around this again? Not trap, because I did not really have a perfect entry on it. Just simply that straight legs up, cross, getting people off sides. That's one set of folks off sides. I'm going to go ahead and go to 10 contracts. I put this to 10. A 10 stop up there above.
Double delta EM on
ready
the
up.
Speed of YM51.
You can always re-engage. I'm going to tighten this up right back behind the cross. I will take the loss. My re-entry will be back down below this area here, so I'll set myself up to take that again if we do break underneath that, if I do stop out up here, because I do think this will be, again, I'm looking for the bull trap, the idea there, bull trap, and then a potential grinder down into the giant cave where they just seem to evaporate the orders down in there. Don't like that the nerd is now green. Or neutral a moment ago, so yeesh. Might still have one more move in the trap that could stop me out, and then I would have to re-engage up underneath this area. Here's king timing. There we go. Now break through all of that. Back to neutral, go red. There you go, baby. There you go. Get down into that cave. So remember, we're watching the higher time frame now because that's the whole idea. Go to top left here. Get us into this cave area. I'm gonna extend this out so I kind of see and know what we're dealing with there.
Double delta
King
on
timing.
Speed of YM64. Speed of YM64. Double delta RTY on the 4.
Come on down to my cave of Wanda. Give me 50 ticks. Oh, you gave me 43. Don't shice to me. Give me my 50 ticks, bruh. There's my 50 ticks. Targets filled. Wow, that was a hard-fought 2400 there on a Friday, but I'll take it. Just as we approach the cave, I don't know if it's going to go all the way down in there or not, but we just got some super straight legs down, and you guys know my deal. I do not trust the straight legs. So
speed of
YM60 at 50 ticks. There we go into the cave as this way. That one, again, I'm not a big volume profile player guy, you know that, but when it's this obvious, I mean, I gotta at least play a theory on it, and if I can do it with a low risk entry, I am going to do it. So I'll show you where that low risk entry was. If we come down here to the bottom left, if you've been using our tools, I get the three wise men trap scenario there. Boom, boom, boom. So we got the three wise men. We were red at the time. And I had said before, like, well, the best play to get into a cave would be you need a bull trap. So remember, I put the question mark because you don't ever know. Like, it's not absolutely 100% certain. But what's my risk? So I have a low risk entry point. The risk is going to be above the cross. And worst case scenario, if I wanted to put, I could put a stop behind the ready up or right there.
YM75.
So I know my risk. And the reward opportunity is I got that giant cave down there. If we do go there, and that would be a perfect trap. They went digga 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 digga, like everybody's down, and they're like, oh no, we're going back up. Somebody pressed the button right there. Somebody pressed the button right there. And by somebody, I mean a lot of retail. That's the whole point of what we're detecting on that. And we get the nice drop out there for 50 ticks. I'll take it. What time? 10:24. Double ready up for the reversal. You know the drill. Y'all know the drill. And remember when I said why I don't trust straight legs down like that? Because yeah, look at that. Do I really want to lose all of that? I mean, what's that move? What's that bounce move up right there after the smooth legs? That bounce up. That's 44 ticks. Do I really want to give that up?
DCDME on the 1.
Hold it out through a straight leg. I don't trust those straight legs. So if I'm
speed up
in a position as it's running down like that, I'm gonna take my trip. Okay. The X-ray. We forgot to do our self-assessment there this morning. We do want to be focused on that a little bit more in the future going. So, how are we feeling today? Did we get some rest? All those types of questions as we come into the morning there, and I should have been honest there with myself this morning, been like, I'm a little tired, to be honest. And probably could have played that first set of plays there a bit. Well, the first ones are good. The off kilter was the big news event scenario that occurred where, I mean, that was a very long set. We went in at previous high of day, looked for it, but totally forgot the news event was coming there. Was able to exit and reverse. We rode it up. We rode it up, 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 up. Took some from that, and then I don't think we rode it down too much. Could have, if I would have been brave enough to have really stood against it as the second news event came up, and we got that 16.9 Enigma at the top and literally called down move. Then on the high time frame, yeah, there was that. We read the bull trap nicely right there. Continuation into the cave. Again, we really should still come back, especially all the way right to
Enigma short on the E1.
Like the absolute zero spot is right here. That white line, 44 120s. We should get there. So if you can find a spot in a way, getting some entries there to ride that down at least to that location, but potentially all the way down. This thing could extend. The bottom of that cave is here, and the node is down here.
Lower bands touch EM on the 38. Double delta EM on the 1.
My high water mark on the morning was 3,800, so I'm still down from the high water mark. if I get some trade opportunities to get that. There's the 2-minute warning for the 1030. When in a grind, do not rewind. We are grinding down, so I do want to see if I can get some continuation to the downside. I'm looking for an entry on the lowest time frame here. The diamond, one of the weakest. If I can get a break of that. There's the break. Okay.
Lower
toe in on it, and I'll take 10 ticks. I'll take 10 more ticks off your hands. Thank you very much. Okay, there's that prime spot. Yeah, look at him filling up right there. Look at it fill up. You see it filling up right there?
Double delta EAM on the 1.
Look at it filling up on that spot. I told you it was like the absolute complete flat. Yeah, look at them all filling the orders now.
Speed of YM86. Double delta EAM on the 8.
Oh, I missed that Enigma 25 back there. So that 25 Enigma pushed it all the way down.
Lower bands
Ready
touching
DD,
on the
calling
38.
it back up. Beautiful sets of plays right there. Okay, there's enough to get people interested. We got a shark. I'll take the short right there off of that one. Again, stop above.
Speed of
across
YM88.
there.
Speed of YM88.
This might have more up move in it here. Here, still strong sell. So the nerd is saying down. There's the Enigma.
On the 4.
Whoa, holy
Lower bands
shnikes.
touching on the 38.
That might have been a trap setting up down there. Where's the top of that cave? Let me go up to the higher time frame and see what's happening on the top left. So back in, they came into the cave, they tapped that and did make the move up. Okay, so time to work a position. I need to reverse that.
Double delta
pop it up
EAM on the
first.
4.
Back to neutral.
Speed of YM93.
Multi ready up. What time is it? 10:31. Yeah, it might be the 10:30 reverse there. Dadgummit. All right, should have halved and reversed here. Let's see. Into a multi ready up. All the way through it. Okay. Node is here.
YM61. Double delta EAM on the 1.
Okay, let's see if we got a green rover, bottom left.
Speed of YM64.
So Came up off of that. See if this ends up being the, whoops, I'm drawing the wrong screen. So we were red, we came up off of that. So, question, do we get to red rover and all the way back? Okay, there's the first inkling that we could. Mark this one. Wait. Already aligned there under the prior high. If we get a, love to see a bull trap, and then I will take it against the bull trap if we get one. Give me a bull trap. Yeah, now you'll notice I don't crowd it down here on my lower time frame. You notice I have it up on my 4s, right? I have it up on the big versus on the lower. And I don't use it all the time. There are times when that can be an easier read. That was definitely one of them, only because it was so obvious. Like, I don't play things where I'm trying to like read the tea leaves, but when it's absolutely obvious, that's when I tend to use it. Okay, back to moderate buy. Interesting. So not a green rover, but I am going to be looking for, first thing I'm going to do is look for a bull trap and play it against that first. I'm going to set myself to 5 bigs. Okay, here's the up move. Nice straight leg for me, would you?
Double delta EM on the 1.
It's a pretty deep stop to the high there, but I could have taken that short right there. That would have been possibly the one. Yep, that was it. That was the one I wanted. Went all the way to strong buy. I hesitated because of the strong buy there on it, but that was the one I kind of wanted to see. Like okay, and oh, we're making the move back up. Catch them. There they go. They press the buttons. We push back down. And was that good enough for 10 or 15 ticks? Yeah, 21 ticks. There's my 15 bag that I missed out on right there. Nice bull trap. Prior high. 1, 2. All the way down. It was a 30 tick. To prior high, touch prior high, bounced.
Speed of YM55. Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, easy stop out right here. Very small risk above the cross. Nope. Okay, didn't want to go.
Enigma short on the EM1.
Alright, go again. Stop above Enigma. I'm like, it's right on the flat zone, Vinny. Why don't you skip on that one, bro? Yeah, probably should. Okay, no surprise there on the flat zone. Literally flatter than flat right there on that one, and no go. So that is 2. So that means cadence is in my favor, baby. I could just set this and go. I'm going to go all the way 4s on it. It has been very interesting, tricky morning there. I'm going to go 4s, and I'm going to take the next Enigma, whatever that may be. I've got cadence in my favor.
DCDM on the 1.
Okay. Got a nice short right up here. I'm going to literally set it. Wanted. I want to sell. I'm going to do it twice. GLR right up there.
Speed of YM58.
Okay, that looks like a bull trap to me. I'm gonna pop it. I'm wrong back there. Bull trap.
Enigma short on the E1.
Thank you.
Target filled.
When you're going to call an AOC, please call direction. Oh, are you saying there's an alpha mega cluster on the 3s or continuation? Sorry, I know. I got to change that AOC thing because it's... Unfortunately, there are 2. It could be AO clustering, or are you talking about alpha mega continuation? Yeah, I don't like the way that's doing that now. Now it looks like a step. It looks like a very large step now. Problem. Posted in Discord. Okay, let me look. Oh, that's on the 3s. Oh my. Okay, so we could just continue to grind high. I'm just gonna kill this. I am gonna take my loss, folks. I am red on the day. Okay, so we just now got reported that there is alpha omega clustering on the 3s on NQ. Thank you, Plutonium, for reporting that. These are the types of days that I just do not like to play. Let me show you why. Oh, hold up. That's a double cross setup right there. Hold on. Now I'm gonna re-engage that one more time here. I will take the loss up above the same deal on my GLR originally intended. There's 2 GLRs right up above. I'll take that if it doesn't. But there's the re-engage on the Enigma. Double cross came up into it. That's getting people off sides there. Should be a potential bull trap. The problem is the traps don't work on a day like this. What Plutonium just posted in here. This is exactly the definition of the clustering that we talk about, where the whole chart is just filled with AOs for some reason. Oh, if I can get the right size. I cannot get things to work for me today. Today is not my day. Wait, did you cut off the right hand side? Oh, there you go. No, it's my fault. Okay. So we've got clustering literally just everywhere, which means we just grinder, right? Grinder in the direction. So whatever the side that we see on the nerd, that it just goes and goes and goes. So my normal opportunities on traps, they don't work very well on days like this. This is showing me all of that. This is gonna be a last shot here. I'm gonna try on that right now, and then I'm gonna go and possibly call it a day on a Friday and just lick the wounds if that one's not going to work out here for me to even give me a little bit, but we'll know why if it is. We've got the alpha omega clustering telling us this is going to turn into a grinder. Dude, not fun. Not a fun type of day for me. Maybe you guys like it. If it is, I mean, just grind, play everything in the direction of the MACV Ultimate. Just ride it, no traps, just let it go. Go in the direction of the MACV Ultimate continuously and let it run.
Double delta EAM on the 1. Double delta EAM on the 1.
Really?
Speed of YM76. Enigma short on the EAM 1. Double delta EAM on the 1. Speed of YM70. Speed of YM70. Double delta EAM on the 1. Speed of YM73.
Okay, that is probably the last spot to exit if we're going to return to highs. Right there, the triple tap onto, now laying on the bottom of that regulator. I am definitely in a trouble spot here if it does not just break through that right about now. Give a little spike up and come down. If not, then I am going to be in a red day situation there. We did get a hammer bar on the 38s that will still given the opportunity, but I know what we just saw from plutonium, there is a clustering on the threes. I've got to get those charts in front of my eyes. I can't keep coming out here on live streams and not seeing that kind of stuff. And you know, we don't have enough other people, you know, I mean, no offense. Thank you, Plutonium, for reporting, but we got a lot of people here who should be watching that and be able to, you know, my theory is that there should be a lot of people being able to report that, but I make that mistake on relying on, I mean, I hate to say it, but me relying on other people does not work out well for me. Anybody else have that? You rely on other people and things don't work? Does that happen to you guys too? Yeah. I think we all got that a little bit. But yeah, I need to have the indicator in front of me. It's not anybody else's fault. It's me. Own it. But yeah, that will change some of the layout here on the live streams. I've got to have some other space for that.
Fib.em on the 8th. Double delta RTY on the 4. Double delta EM on the 1.
Nope, kill it. All right, do or die. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm out.